From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Perez.
And I'm Calvin Hughes, and here's a look at the stories making news on this Monday.
A teenage girl was rushed to the hospital after getting shot in Hollywood by her Uber driver. 15-year-old Bailey Braun and her boyfriend were on their way to Aventura from Pembroke Pines when the driver's gun went off. She says it took her a few seconds to realize she had been shot. Another rider rushing to a nearby police station to get help. The girl was taken to the hospital and is now recovering at home. Police say the driver will not be charged.
Police are still now looking for the gunman who shot and killed a teenager outside of a party. It happened Saturday in southwest Miami-Dade. That's when police say a man walked up and started shooting, the bullet striking 15-year-old Angel Cuele, who later died at the hospital. Investigators believe the shooting was gang-related and Cuele was not the intended target. Tonight, friends and family members will gather to hold a vigil in his honor.
The state Senate deciding on the fate of former Broward Sheriff Scott Israel. Governor Ron DeSantis suspended Israel 9 months ago, calling his actions during the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School and Fort Lauderdale International Airport shooting as inadequate. Today, Israel's attorney telling senators the governor did not provide enough evidence as to why he should be suspended. Meantime, the families of the victims protested in Tallahassee, making it clear they don't want to see Israel reinstated. A decision is expected by the end of the week.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
Deputies are now investigating the death of a Coral Springs firefighter as murder. 39-year-old Christopher Randazzo was found Saturday inside of a home in Lauderdale by the sea. Investigators say he was last seen leaving the Aruba Beach Cafe early Saturday morning. His body was found hours later. Deputies are now urging anyone with information to give them a call.
As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
You can always go to our website, local10.com, for more local news coverage and your updates. We'll see you back here on Tuesday.